Hello and welcome to Hero Wars Info. My name is Ryan. Today is Saturday, June 28th. Hope everyone's doing well. We just had a new event that dropped today. That's the Weaving Patterns event. This is not one of my favorite events, but I think they have changed it up a little bit. I don't really remember the open artifact chest for that. I do remember these summons, chests in the tower. Can't say I remember that either, but the energy I do remember. So, for this event, I honestly don't recommend spending that much. The VIP points, unless that's already going to be something that you're doing. I guess these emerald dolls are pretty nice, since they're already blue. Has a potential to get pretty high up and get a nice one. Like Chaos Course for emeralds, that's just a terrible deal. We got the energy for the soul crystals. I don't think it's a bad idea to at least get up to 9,500. These soul crystals, not only do they sometimes can be used for other events where it's like use soul crystals 100 times, but events that ask for hero soul stones, these can be very helpful in getting a lot of hero soul stones fast, especially if you don't have these chests that they give out at different points in the game. But if you have a lot of grab hero soul stones tasks, like back to back on different events, then these soul crystals can be really good. Then we have the open chest and tower. I think you're just going to do that as you go through. I wouldn't recommend opening all the chests. Only open the ones that you would need for the items. Otherwise, I think it's just a waste of crystals. Summoning, complete 200 summoning in the summoning circle. If you have them, I'd go ahead and do it. I mean, I'm going to do that in just a second. And then artifact chests. This is where it kind of gets like a unique advice. I would recommend everyone, unless you just have a ton of artifact chests. I'm going to stop at 80. Like, I like these rewards. I like the wish crystals. I always need more crystals, so I'm going to go ahead and grab those. But here, the golden thread, I don't know. I'm at a point where the golden thread, all I need to do is like upgrade them to the top one, and the percentages are so low that golden thread does not move the needle at all for me. So I'm gonna probably go up to 80 there, and then this is just however many that you get. It is still kind of a triple dip type of event, for energy at least. And I guess opening chests in the tower. So if you do want to go nuts for that, at least you'll get something else. But I would not recommend really going crazy there. Looks like we have 14 archaeologist tools. Let's hope we can get some grand prizes. Throughout this event so far, I've gotten a lot of these Titan Skin Stones, which I've been pretty happy about. Already absolute artifact chests. I talked about it in my last video, but I think my top priority is probably these, just for me. I wouldn't say that's regularly what most people should be going for. But because I'm trying to max my Titans as soon as possible, and I really want to make sure I'm doing well for the Titan Tournament of Power, like those can be very nice. Okay, choice of greater insignia. I'll take that for sure. Let's go ahead and refresh again. The actual prizes, like within here, that aren't the grand prizes, are pretty low. I'm not sure there's anything that I would actually like really want here. Like one bottle of energy, okay. The skins can always be helpful. Honestly, like the random greater insignia and random insignia, probably like 1, 2, 3 here that I need the most. Alright, but that's done. Great Storm, just an update. I've got to the middle. I have a few more action points. I'm not going to be using them. It's actually a better value if you hold on to them after you get to the middle. I've been buying Storm Legacy chests just because all my heroes are maxed out on the Pet Souls chests. So don't really need that. Let's go ahead, go to the Weaving Patterns event, and let's do some summons. I need 250. And I actually can completely understand if you are at a point where you do not have 250 here. And that's because we had a lot of Titan events back to back to back to back that really put a big dent in the amount that I had. And I'm sure put a dent in the amount that everyone else had too. So if you don't have these, I don't think it's like a big thing not to get these. I would rather use the summoning spheres for Titan events and save up than use them for this event. But if you have access, this is a perfect time to use them. And I feel pretty confident that I can get back to what I need to before the next Titan event comes around. Which it looks like next month we're also having another Titan week. So, but that's like still 3 weeks away, something like that. So I'm not super worried. I think I'll be able to grab the stuff before then. So no Titan Soul Coins yet, which is really what I'm going for. That's kind of the grand prize here. Still no. Still no. All right, how many more do we got? 30. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be running low. 130. It's going to be the lowest I've been in a while. Okay. But these get us these equipment fragment chests, which can help to get a lot of like different types of items. Unfortunately, you can't pick. If you could pick, that would be fantastic. But let's go ahead, open these 100, see what we get. Always need more Flaming Hearts. Always need more Hand of Glory, so that's nice. And 30 Enigma, that's nice there. Don't really need that. That. Don't need any of these patterns. 15 Spheres of Power, always need those. That's okay. That's pretty good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is just going to be not really needed. 30 Enigmas Chronicles. That's pretty nice, though. I always need a ton of those. Okay, cool. Alright, let's do the next task. We're going to be opening 80 of these, just for the random insignias. I am trying to save the rest for other events that require those, which are usually like hero brawls, I believe, require some, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check real quick. And we do have a hero brawls coming up in like a week or so. Looks like they haven't added it to the schedule yet, but let's go back here and see if we can find it. I think that it's Folio Hero Brawls. No, maybe not. But I know the Legacy of the Great Ones has that as opening artifact chests. So you can use it there too. It really depends on how many of these you have. I have enough to where I feel like I'm not going to crush myself if I use 80 of them. Okay, one more. No grand prize. Funny enough, I've actually never won the grand prize on this account for Valkyrie, and I've been around 2.5 years. Feel like at some point I should get it, but we'll see. I'm not going to spend energy right now. I probably will later on, but that doesn't need to happen yet. Okay, looks like that adventure is going pretty good. Luckily, we had a double up task for the complete summons, so we can get rid of that. And let's go ahead and do some Osh stuff. So it is Osh in Asgard this week. Collect all that stuff. And he is already at 160 in our guild, so let's go ahead and open the attacks. Isaac and Martha. with an Albus. Yep. Let's do it. And let's hope for some luck. Last time we did this on camera, it was not good. I think I got like 60 million. And the time before that, it was really not good. My Isaac died fast. So I only got like 5 million there. Really, once Martha gets going and she puts out her healing totem, then you can feel pretty safe. Okay, so she got the totem out. Good. Come on, stay alive. Okay, there we go. Heal up. There it is. Keep on healing. Okay, we got 43. Nice. 47. 100. There we go. Not bad. We still have a minute 20. On pace for a decent one this time. We can speed it up now. Looks like that round didn't do that great. There we go. 287. Come on, one more. Or two more if you can. 300. There we go. 330, 340. 343. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. I'll take that. And give us the eternal seed for that. Okay. I like it. Let's go ahead. We can do the rest of our attacks too, I'd say. Let's try a like Dorian, Augustus, something like this team. Yeah, let's try like maybe Oliver, Biscuit. Let's see how this goes. I don't really have a good second Osh team for the most part. I mean, he can't die, and I'm hoping that these two just do enough damage that... Nope, they did not do enough damage. Maybe I should scrap this team. That's not that very good. Alright, let's do a full-on... just physical attack. Physical attack team. Maybe something like this. See how that goes. 1.3 million. Yeah, that's not moving anything. And then lastly, we'll just throw that out there. Man, if you didn't see the last one, this is probably my biggest regret in Hero Wars is leveling up Cornelius. He can be good if you hit the crit rate, but I've tried it a couple times and it just did not hit, and I don't cheat, and I don't have that thing in the game that will allow me to reset or choose the best outcome. So I thought it was going to hit more, and it does not. So very much regret building him up, since he's not really usable in PvP either. Right? He's really just supposed to be for bosses. But, yeah. Not a fan. You live and you learn, I guess. Alright, let's clean up some of this inventory now. Just all this random stuff that we can get out. There we go. Open some champions box. Okay, that's not the worst, I guess. These wish crystals, let's go ahead and just make those. Radiant crystals, good deal. Okay. Silver chest. Alright, that looks good. I don't think I actually got a full Titan Soul coins from that, but 29,000. Add that to the 90,000. Allows me to get up to 480,000 of those, so that's pretty nice. And I think I'm already done with Guild War. We're pretty far ahead. So I think we're good. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, you want me to talk about anything on future episodes, just let me know in the comments below. Talk with you soon.